Yep. I think we're good. Good. Stuck waist height water. There we go. Let's check out what this question mark is over here. Abandoned site. Won't be so abandoned anymore once I'm done with it. Oh shit. Level 34s. Ooh. Oh, it's a hag too. I need some necrophage oil for this. I think it's the red. Kill him. You in your mud. Or wherever it is. I hope it's not blue. Critical. Yes, gotcha. Well done. I can get back on your little island and shit. Alright, let me finish looting these dickholes. Oh, that was a level 35 while fighting these guys. Okay, never mind. Thought I was a little underleveled for some reason. I thought I was level 32. Let's see. Have anything I can invest in? I think what I was trying to do was what was I trying to do? I think crippling strikes. It was definitely something I was going for. I don't know if there was a certain ability I was trying to replace. Whirl, surrounding enemies, stamina. Crushing blow. Undying. I think that was used actually. It's funny. It was used like once. Muscle memory. Yeah, I like that one. Precision blows, like that one too. And arrow deflection. So there must have been definitely something else I was investing in at the time. I wonder if it was under... I gotta see if there was something I wanted more. Let's see, armor. Which one was when? Floating shield. Active shield. Not that. Let's see what I have. Sustain glyphs. And melt armor. There's a couple things I can replace eventually, but sure, I think I was just spending whatever points I could. Focus. Okay, let's get back to it. Definitely feel undergeared though. So I'm kind of hoping the DLC will help me with that. It's like, I feel a little undergeared for some of my shit. Oh. Need to get rid of that marker on the map. There we go. Alright, so I gotta be Master Mirror. I have to wait till midnight at the crossroads. And of course, there's gonna be some drowners. I should probably re-oil my good old sword. Let's increase that bad boy. Just activated that. Uh-oh. Sword needs repairing. I'm trying to remember if you can do that in the middle of a fight. Yeah, we're good. Don't be such a dick. There we go. Wonder if I have any better mutagens. Mutagens. That would probably make a world of difference too if I kind of update my mutagens. Ah. Two Teeth Tom. Can I break these? Or do I need to art it? Probably Igni. No. Art it is. Aha! Open sesame. Oh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, Nelly. Let's see what's down here. Be a nice cache of whatever. Looks like he's wrote an essay. through the last little bit of it. So this leads into something. And a little bit of flooring. That's about it. Surprised that thing was still lit. Should also see. I don't know if I actually repaired my armor or not, but it'd probably be a good thing to try and do. And good. Cool. Just making sure I'm getting the best out of it. Where'd you go? There you are. Good roach. Hey, welcome back, Sparky. Yeah, Sparky. Making sure I'm not butchering your name for accidental reasons. Been getting myself tongue-tied all day when it comes to just saying shit. Okay, doing an autosave. It's like, what is up with the frame rate jump? And it's like, oh, saving. Right a little faster. Faster! Faster, damn it! It's like the whole house smells like sun lotion. Like Lara got a nasty sunburn. Poor girl. Poor girl. Oh. Hello there. You are a quest giver.
Radovid's first decree.
Curious place for a conversation about art.
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a matter of summoning inspiration. Vodka, for example, is a great aid.
Care to drink with us?
Sure.
To poetry?
Why not? I am a bit thirsty.
And when a man is thirsty, melancholy strangles his soul. Poor Gascoigne!
His name's Gascoigne. Does he smell this sweet smell of blood?
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed.
Oh, in the last 24 hours? I hardly say anything unless I'm streaming.
Don't be vulgar.
I'm the same way.
What will our new friend think? Pour another.
Because if I'm not streaming, I would probably say, like, words coming out of my actual mouth. If I'm not having a long conversation with Lara, probably around that 200 words or so, maybe even less. I don't talk much. I really don't talk much when I'm not streaming.
Fine. Last round for me, though.
Lonely souls. Not even lonely souls. I'm just a big old introvert and I have nothing to say. I think Lara pretty
Luck
much
is gone,
agrees.
as are the
I
troubadours.
have a lot to say.
And my things. Damn it.
Oh, great. So they stole all my shit. I just got this shit back. Motherfuckers. Good old Novigrad hospitality.
Footprints. Fresh.
Track down the stupid ass bards.
Not so fast, Roach. Come on.
Do. Surprised they didn't try and steal Roach. They probably couldn't because Roach would kick their ass.
Mummy, Can trees walk? Don't be foolish. Course they can't.
Smile fair as spring, as towards me draws you.
We shan't give you up.
It's torn to shout.
Hey there, sir! A witcher, right? Wait!
But in fairness,
I'm not gonna try and accept any missions until I get my ship back.
Radovid's first decree raises taxes, of course. War is a costly business.
Hey, dickholes, stole my shit.
Know what rhymes with wicked witcher? My things, before I turn you into mincemeat.
must be a slant rhyme.
Shut your trap and give it back.
So then, we are square, even good, yes?
Yeah, we're good. Get out of here before I change my mind.
Of course, Master Witcher. They're off.
Yeah, I've seen the first
1,
season.
2,
I really
gone
enjoyed
already.
it. I liked it because it follows the books for the most part,
Novigrad, capital of the world.
and I'm pretty excited for the second season. I know the guys that are working on the series plan on continuing production. I think, was it the end of July or something like that, or beginning of July? They've been in a standstill because of all this shit going on. But yeah, they're hoping to start production or continue production season 2 pretty soon. So we probably won't see season 2 until next
What's the
year,
problem?
maybe,
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
if we're lucky.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help.
If we're lucky.
Little Red's band means to attack the village.
I like it though.
Want revenge on
Witcher
Berg.
series is pretty
We
good.
haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed the first season. I like Henry Cavill as Geralt. He does a good job.
Who's Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk. Though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
And I did really like the action scenes too. The kind of showed Geralt's fluidity with the sword.
Why's this band want revenge on you of all people?
Because I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learnt of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
A little bit of a freeze there.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were kind of like confused, but if you knew they were actually jumping between timelines while telling the story, because I think that's how the book is. Like the book is kind of like that, where they kind of jumps between time, kind of telling the story. I know Lars reading the second or third book that was released, because I know because the release order was a little weird too when it came to the books. Okay, let's see. No, it's not that. Should probably go to the quest and see what I just picked up. I don't know if that was a Witcher quest I picked up. Without a trace, talk to the herbalist. Investigate clues about the murder. I'll probably pick that up a little bit. And then, is it a rune right? Learn more about his crafts. Oh yeah, so we can start doing like rune crafting and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just like, if anyone has ever tried to write a story, there you've been taught multiple, or at least been taught how to write a story. If you, if you had a really good English teacher, or some type of literature teacher, they taught you multiple ways on how to kind of get a story going. And one of those ways is writing the end first and then starting your way to getting to a beginning, or writing backwards from starting to the end and just kind of going backwards until you get a really solid beginning. So that's always a way to kind of write it. Or you can go from end to beginning and then write it from the beginning and see where you think would get you to that end. And then there's like starting from the middle. Just so many ways to write a story. And then depending on how you would like to tell that story, you can break it into parts. I mean, if anyone's ever, I think, watched the movie The Mechanist or Mechanics, that I think that was one of those that was told from backwards. Or I might be thinking of another. There was a movie. It was one of like someone, I think it was like Chris Nolan's first movie or something like that, that was told from the ending to the beginning. And that was actually a really cool way of telling a story. I'm thinking I might actually stick with the main story for a second. Yeah, I'll probably just stick with the main story. I need to wait until midnight. Okay, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna meditate here until midnight. You guys will be long gone by then. Na 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 na. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those kids were singing his tune.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me.
Forgot
so
what he was.
You feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives. Like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired.
Ah, that sucks.
Now the time's come to pay. Yet, He shirks his
Yeah,
obligation.
it's like you can't really
me to
stream if you
collect
don't
a
have
debt.
games you want to play.
Not some hired muscle.
So that's like the
Muscle
major
is
thing.
not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake,
Good heart.
I've many
Yeah, it was a
interesting
big-
wares on offer.
Where's like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
That's funny. Kojima being Kojima.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Alright, call him. Roach, where are you? Won't be able to do it while I'm streaming, but I could like probably take a quick picture after the stream and post on Discord. Little Red. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah, since we moved, haven't been able to show you guys the new setup and everything. There's not much to show, but I could definitely, yeah, like one quick photo will show you guys how it looks, and then pretty much behind that photo, wait, Little Red's, oh, I guess that quest is destroyed. But yeah, and pretty much what's behind me is just a green screen. So yeah, I'll take a photo of it and do that. You guys should pretty much be able to pretty much figure out what's in the photo. You know, I got a mixer, got my consoles on the left side of me, 2 monitors, my rig is right behind the monitor, camera, all that stuff. Not a lot of streamers sadly uses a mixer for their mic and other audio equipment. You gotta have that XLR microphone, baby. Don't use that USB shit. Should probably pick up the pace a bit. Now I could probably do it while I'm on break, to be honest. I could probably do it while I'm on break. It's like, as requested, here's the photo. I do it. Not staying on track. Stay on target. There's a little path that's not even on their map. That's cute. Alright, now we're just going completely off track. Looks like I need to go in the front. I think I know what's happening. Kinda. Uncle is sending you a new VR headset. Ooh. That's cool.
That's it, Roach.
It's really cool that they're actually like sending you a new one.
Any truth to it? They're starving in Velen.
Fucking nothing like a good band of mates.
Alright. Let's burnt this manor down. Oh shit. That's not good.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap! Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it.
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
So I could try and explain this meaning retail receipt for invoicing including item, retailer price or date. So pretty much what this means is that you just need to show them your proof of purchase of the item. So like where you bought it from. It could be an online receipt or it could be a physical receipt you still have. So as long as you have that, I think that's probably what they might be asking for you. So before they actually send you the replacement or whatever, you gotta show your proof of purchase. So that's probably what they're asking for.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt.
Jeez.
As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away. Now, where were we?
Just but a scratch.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter Odin. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Aphiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the Toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aphiri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
Vladimir
My
Putin.
brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Alright.
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Alright.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Good luck, chap.